Hey, Veronica here with Spirit of the Witch. Going to demonstrate for you the Don't Lay Me Off spell. So I've done this spell quite a few times and it's worked every time. And I've always done it for the same person, and I'm about to do it again. So this is the kind of spell that you want to do. It's really a charm, but this is the kind of spell you want to do when you feel like your job is slipping away, where you feel like you might be getting fired, possibly you're not sure, maybe things aren't looking too good for you at work or for whoever you're doing this spell for. But you want to make sure that you're giving your 100% at work. You can't be slacking off, doing whatever you want, thinking that, oh, I'll just do this spell and everything is going to be okay. It doesn't work that way. You have to do your part as well. You have to give 100%, 110% of yourself at work, okay? So, but if you've been doing your part, if you've been doing the best that you can do and still things aren't looking right for you, you're feeling like, oh, maybe they might fire me here in a month or two, then this is the spell for you, okay? I encourage you to try it. So again, it's called the Don't Lay Me Off spell. And what you'll need is 9 pecans, or pecans, however you want to say it. If you don't know what they look like, this is what they look like, okay? So you want 9 pecans, you want some musk oil, and you can use any musk oil, but I like the Egyptian musk. Okay, this really adds a punch to your spell, okay? And you want either a red bandana, a red handkerchief, or any kind of red fabric is fine. You can even cut a piece of red fabric from an old red t-shirt that you have laying around or that your client has laying around. The more personalized, the better. So what you want to do is, and you also want either red ribbon or just any kind of red piece of fabric to tie the charm up with, okay? So, and I'm also burning some musk incense. So you want your client, or if it's for yourself, to take 9 pecans and eat the pecans, okay? Crack them open, eat the entire nut that's inside. Of course, you want to make sure that they're good pecans. You don't want to eat any worms. Eat the entire meat of the nut, all 9 nuts, okay? But you want to keep the shells. You can crack the shells with a hammer to make them really small. You can leave them as they are. It's entirely up to you, okay? But you want to eat all the nuts, okay? All 9 of them, but keep all the shells, okay? And as a matter of fact, it's probably best if you take a hammer or however you want to do it and crack the shells. Just get them as small as you can so that they can go into your charm bag. It's not really a bag, okay? So this is what you're gonna do. So after you've eaten the nuts, let me just go back a minute here and tell you that as you're eating the nuts, you want to keep your intention in mind. You want to be thinking about you keeping your job. You want to be picturing, visualizing you still in that job, doing well, everything's working out for you well, still having that job. You want to keep that intention the entire time that you're eating the nuts, okay? Just as with every spell, the entire time that you're working the spell, you want to keep your intention at the forefront of your mind, okay? So you've already eaten the nuts, you've got the shells, okay? And so these nuts have already been eaten, and I've got the shells because this is an actual one that I'm doing for someone. So, okay, so you see the shells here? They're just kind of broken down a little bit, okay? You don't have to break them down into a powder or anything, but this is how they are broken down. And this is my red piece of fabric that this person gave me from an old t-shirt of theirs. So it's personalized, it's perfect. It can also be, like I said, it can come from any kind of red fabric. It could be a red handkerchief, okay, a red bandana, as long as it's red. Okay, so you have the shells, and what I did was I had already pre-cut this while he was eating the nuts. So as he was eating the nuts, I just had him place the shells on the fabric already as he was eating the meat of the nut. Okay, so so now from here, all you want to do is, now depending on how small you break these up, depending on the size of your fabric or the handkerchief, whatever you're using, you can, you know, make it into a little bag, you know, little bag like this, you know, tie it with a red tie around the neck here, and boom, you're done. Okay, this is the way I do it though. I kind of wrap it up like how you're wrapping a burrito. That's how I wrap it up. Okay, it's just the way I've always done it, and there's never been a problem with it. Okay, you have the ingredients, you have the nuts. The client has eaten the nuts already. You have the shells, you have the red fabric that's personalized, and just kind of want to do it as tight as you can. Okay, and then I just go in here and I fold it again, and then I just keep rolling it and keep rolling it. Okay, and here's the little charm. Okay, it's not so little, but here's the charm. Okay, so what I do now is this I cut off from the same t-shirt, okay, that he gave me. So I'm using the same fabric. You don't have to do that. You can use red ribbon, but I'm just telling you how I've done it, okay, because it really personalizes it. That's just the way I've always done it. So it's up to you. Go with your gut, go with your intuition, because everyone's work is just a little bit different. Okay, and that's it. I just wrap it around a few times. Make sure to keep this closed, you know, you don't want it to open up and spill anywhere. Right, it doesn't matter how many times you wrap it around or anything, just as long as the charm doesn't spill open. Okay, and I just tie it into a regular knot. Okay, and that's it. It's just a regular knot. Okay. And what I do is I just cut off the excess. I don't have my scissors with me, but I cut off the excess. And you want to sprinkle it. This is where the musk oil comes in, okay? You want to sprinkle it with 7 drops of musk oil. So get a dropper. Okay. And it doesn't have to be in any shape or anything. Just do it however comes to you. 7 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a little bubbly. And 6 and 7. Okay, at least 7 drops. Now, if a little more gets on there, it's no big deal, but you want at least 7 drops on there. Now, this Egyptian musk oil, it's really thick. I mean, it's almost like honey. So what I'm going to do is just kind of work it in there, okay? Just kind of work it in there. You know, just smear it along the fabric. And all the while, if you're working this for someone else, then keep that intention in mind for them to keep their job, okay? For them to keep their job. Okay, and that's it. Now, what you do is you have this person, or if it's for you, take it to work and don't let anybody see it, okay? Take it to work and put it in a place in your office, in your desk, where it won't be seen, okay? Hidden away from sight. Maybe even your sight, okay? Out of sight, out of mind, so you won't be stressing. You don't want to have any kind of thought like, is it working? I hope it's working. I wonder if it's working. Because once you start doing that, it's out the window, okay? You have to just have faith. You've done it. It's going to do its job. You still have to do your job. Give 100%. And just leave it be. Put it in your desk, in your office, somewhere where it won't be seen, where it won't be disturbed, not even by you, and just let it sit. And that's it. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. One more thing, just remember, you don't want to do this spell on a Tuesday or on a Saturday, because the vibrations of those days just will make things worse. Tuesday is ruled by Mars, so the vibrations of those days just won't work for this spell. And you want to do it when the moon is waxing, okay? And that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you liked this video, and until next time, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.